over these next few days, spend some time reflecting where you stand with everything that you're doing. The marriage that you're in, how you are a parent, how you are a husband or a wife, how you are an employee or a boss, how you are a member of the community, how you are a member of, as a son or a daughter of God, where you stand with everything. Start looking at things, where can I improve stuff? Pick the easy stuff. Don't pick the hard stuff yet. Start with easy stuff. What can you do now, right away? And hold on to it, and keep going, and then build on top of that. Don't go and climb Mount Everest tomorrow. It's too big. Start somewhere. Start with something small. Build from there, but keep going. Don't stay a baby next year too. Meaning the next time you're at Rosh HaShana, if Hashem allows that to happen, don't be the same version of you then that you are now. Be a completely different person. Now you're going to need as many tools as possible to help fuel that. That's where tshuva, tzedakah, and tefillah come in. You see, tshuva is an ongoing, everyday process. Tefillah is something we're obligated to do every day as well. Tzedakah is as often as possible. If you're giving tzedakah and it doesn't hurt, you're not giving enough. It's supposed to hurt. It's supposed to bankrupt you, but it's supposed to hurt. Because you're supposed to be giving something of yourself. Like someone is donating a kidney. It's not a pleasing process, but the outcome is someone else has a life. So now a person says, listen, can I just start with just learning the weekly parasha and learning shiurim? Yes, you can. But don't think for a moment it's enough. It's good for now, it's not enough. You still have to make up for the stuff that you're missing. Not in the future, now. Meaning that if you can't learn all the Torah that you're supposed to learn, you have to pay for it. You have to do something about it. If you could give money to an avrech to help him learn, that will help you. In fact, the Zohar Kadosh says that a person that invested money in people that are learning Torah, whatever they learn is what he's going to know in Olam Haba. So a person could literally complete the Shas 1,000 times a year, 1,000,000 times a year if he simply invests into it. Same thing with mitzvot. Sometimes people say, listen, I don't have the opportunity to do all of these mitzvot. I either don't know them yet, or I haven't learned about them yet, or I haven't gotten a chance to do it yet. This is why you have to invest into kiruv. Because you may be able to do a certain amount of mitzvot, a certain amount of blessings every single day, but if you have another 10, 20, 50, 100 people that have done tshuva because of the money that you donated, then all of their mitzvot, all of their learning, all of what they do goes to your account too. So a person sees, wait a minute, maybe by myself I can't do everything that I'm responsible for today and maybe ever, but I could still do it, I could still fulfill it by using the other tools that Hashem gave me. But as long as a person thinks that they're here to acquire stuff, they're never going to get to that point. They're never going to get to the point of thinking clearly of what their responsibility is in this world.
Shalom V'chai everybody. We're back here in the United States after 6 extraordinary weeks in Eretz Yisrael, the Holy Land. We saw extraordinary things there. The beauty of the Kotel, the beauty of the land itself, and of course, the extraordinary beauty of the Chachamim. A huge event where several thousand people showed up to honor the Torah alongside us and also hear the wisdom of Gedolei Ador was what we started the trip with. But along the next several weeks, we got to meet many other Chachamim, spoke in many different places, kollels, yeshivot, Batei Knesset, and we got to see some of the most extraordinary things I've ever seen in my life. But one of the things that we did see that is not as exactly as exciting is the spiritual poverty that's in Eretz Yisrael in certain places. Places like Tel Aviv, places that people are walking the streets without having a concept of what modesty is, without having a concept of who the God of Israel is, without even having a concept that the fact that they're stepping on holy ground. These are our holy brothers and sisters that we've dedicated our life to help, to get them closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And one of the things that we're doing in the United States, in Australia, in Canada, in England, and many other places around the world. Baruch Hashem, we've succeeded in doing it. But one of the other things that we did see is also that there's a material poverty. A material poverty is simply so abundant, so extraordinary, that it breaks your heart. We're sitting in our house when the next door neighbor decided to pass by to say hello, and while they were saying hello, they asked us if we have any extra toys because they simply couldn't afford to buy their kids any toys. Of course, my kids gave them their toys, and Baruch Hashem, we got to fulfill the mitzvah, but there are thousands upon thousands of these types of families of Chachamim, families of tzaddikim that simply have poverty as a standard way of living. These are the types of families that we've dedicated our lives to help as well. Over the last few years, we've helped tens of thousands of people to feed them during the holidays, to get them toys, to get them clothes, to get them beds, to get them whatever we possibly can. During this trip, we also lost a very dear friend, one of our partners in the distribution, a very dear friend of ours, Giveret Ital, that really dedicated her life to helping Am Yisrael. We're going to miss her, but as a dedication to her, as a dedication for Klal Yisrael, and as another way to honor our Kadosh Baruch Hu, we're continuing to do our food distribution as well as our spiritual distribution. We need your help. This time of the year is Rosh HaShana, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, the high holidays. These are the times where most people donate the most of their money during this time of the year because they need the righteous judgment. They need the good judgment. They need to be blessed with a new child, with financial success, with a health miracle, with all types of issues. And Baruch Hashem, people know that the blessings of the Mizakei Rabim, people that have dedicated their life to helping Am Yisrael, those blessings get a special VIP treatment in Shamayim. Over the years, we've had many people tell us how each and every single one of their blessings that they received from us was fulfilled during that year. And as a result of their donations, they got many, many more folds of blessings than they could ever imagine. Please, partner with us during this time of the year. Be generous and also be understanding that this is the time where every single one of us gets judged and every one of us needs a little help. If we help HaKadosh Baruch Hu's children, spiritually and materially, there is no doubt in my mind that HaKadosh Baruch Hu will also help us as well. Thank you very much for all of your support over the years. May Hashem continue to bless you, and BeEzrat HaShem, we will all have a Shana Tova.
ידידיי ואהוביי, אחיי ואחיותיי היקרים, אם שמתם לב, ארגון בעזרת השם פעיל במשך כל השנה. הפעילות שלו מתבצעת במישור הגשמי והרוחני. זאת אומרת, לדאוג לאחינו בית ישראל, גם לנשמה וגם לגוף. ישנם אנשים שעניים בתורה. ישנם אנשים שעניים מבחינה כלכלית. לקחנו על עצמנו את התפקיד הקשה לדאוג גם מבחינה רוחנית וגם מבחינה גשמית לכלל ישראל בארץ ובעולם. ברוך השם, עד היום נעזרו על ידינו עשרות אלפי אנשים. משפחות נזקקות, לא רק מבחינה רוחנית, גם מבחינה גשמית, אם זה סלים בחגים, אם זה אוכל, אם זה שתייה, אם זה עזרה בעניינים רפואיים, בכל דבר ועניין שהיה נרתמנו לעזור, והחידוש הגדול שלא על מנת לקבל פרס. בלי אחוזים, בלי עניינים, עוד הפוך. ראשי הארגון באים ותורמים מכספם את כל מה שצריך כדי לבוא ולעזור לעם ישראל. זה הארגון היחיד שאני יכול לבוא ולהעיד שכולו לשם שמיים. לכן ידידיי ואהוביי, אנחנו מבקשים את עזרתכם לבוא ולהמשיך להפוך את העולם למקום יותר טוב. הן מבחינה רוחנית, הן מבחינה גשמית. ואנחנו בקמפיין הקבוע שלנו לימים נוראים, לפני החגים, שאנחנו באים ודואגים לאלפי אנשים בסלי מזון, בעזרה לחגים ובשאר מצרכים. לצורך זה פתחנו בקמפיין גיוס המונים של עזרה לנזקקים, ועוד קמפיין של תמיכה כללית בפעילות הארגון שנלחם במשך כל השנה בכוחות הרע, בעניינים של כפירה, בהפצת תורה ויהדות. כל מי שירצה לבוא ולהיות שותף, כאן בדף הזה של הקמפיין, מוזמן לבוא ויקבל ברכת שמיים, ושכל משאלות לבכם יתקיימו לטובה. שנה טובה ומתוקה, שנה טובה ומבורכת, ארגון בעזרת השם.